What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Boundless Perception YouTube channel. And today we're back with a brand new build. It's not a complicated one, it's extremely simple. Something that's gonna get in my store, and we also have our very first printed helmet. So we're gonna check those out today, and we're gonna try to get it all together. So let's hop to it. Okay guys, so yep, as I was saying, we were back with a brand new build here. But before we hop to that, just a few things. I am currently printing 21 of these dragon eggs from Game of Thrones. I got an Etsy order for 21 of them, so we have a long way to go. I have 3 sitting right here. I have, I think, another 6 in the other room, and then I have all 6 printers at the minute printing dragon eggs. So I am tied up for the moment and cannot make any new props, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. So, but before I printed that, I was able to get this helmet printed. This is the first time I've printed a helmet. I plan to glue this together. It's actually for a client, but they kind of backed out and I haven't heard from them. So now I have a helmet, and it just so happens that this helmet actually fits me. So, you know, this is the way, gonna go with the whole Mandalorian thing. Gonna glue this together, and then we have to seal the gap, but you know, it's gonna look pretty good. I'm very happy with the way it came out. I actually printed this with support, so on the underside here, it doesn't look so great. I haven't figured out that whole non-support thing for helmets, but eventually I'll get there. But anyways, I digress. Today we're gonna be talking about building Vash, the Stampede's gun from Trigun. As you guys know, Trigun is coming back. I watched Trigun, oh my gosh, back when I was in high school, such a long time ago. This is a very, very simple build, but what we're going to actually do, you know, here's the spin for today's episode, is we're gonna try to use these neodymium, I think that's how you say that word, magnets. So when this thing is fully assembled, unfortunately, it's very, very top heavy, and it's got this, you know, lever kind of mechanism here, which is really cool, by the way. So like you can open it and pull the bullets out, but it's got this lever kind of mechanism. But unfortunately, since it's top heavy, as you guys see, if I just hold on, let's see if I just hold on to that, it wants to drop forward. So we're gonna try and put some magnets right here and one right in here that will connect them together so that when they're together, it'll stay down. So let's give it a go. All right, so as I said, this is a very easy build. All you have to do is we take the back and the front right here, and then we connect them with another 3D printed part. It's like a little pill peg or whatever. We stick it inside here. I'm thinking about swapping this out for like an actual bolt because, I don't know, I think that'd just be easier. And I'm not gonna glue any of this together today because we're actually going to fully assemble this, but we're gonna spray paint it. So right now, I don't have to worry about this part, and I don't have to worry about the back end right here. We'll keep those out for the time being. So this goes right inside here. And then, wait, let me make sure I did that right. No, it goes right, there's a top hole. So it goes right inside the top hole, fits inside like that, and then the back closes. And if I just hold it down with my finger, we can still spin the chamber. But if I let it go, it comes loose. So what we're gonna try to do, as I said, put a magnet in it. And it's a very, very tiny magnet. I got these, I'll link these for you. I actually got these from Hobby Lobby, but you can get them from Amazon. They're not very expensive. These actually cost me like $6. I had a coupon for 40% off, but they're incredibly small. I mean, I'll try to just zoom in and show you guys, but they're extremely small. So what I plan to do is take my drill here, and using like basically the smallest drill bit I have, which is a 1/16. Is that even? No, 1/16 is a little too small. Maybe, let's see, more around, that actually hurts to put those back in there. Let's see, 5, 6, 4, let's see. Maybe, I don't know, we're gonna have to play and figure out exactly which drill bit fits this. So we're gonna switch to an angle where you guys can also see exactly what I'm doing. No, we're gonna get bigger than that. I don't know, I'm gonna figure it out and you guys are gonna see it, so let's do that. All right guys, so here are the magnets. You guys can see just how small they are. So just a quick look at that. So here's my idea. What I plan to do is open this like so. We can actually take this out. We're not gonna be using it at the moment. Try to take a red marker and I'm going to mark a spot on here, hopefully right in the middle. Yeah, let's do it this way so you guys can see a spot in the middle right here, and just put a whole bunch of ink on it. So that way, when I close it, hopefully it will also mark exactly where, and I just broke it. Awesome. Okay, so I broke it, but I tried to do a little makeshift repair just for the purpose of this video. Again, this is just a prototype, so we're not too worried about it. So what I actually decided I'm gonna do is just basically do the exact center of this piece. We're gonna drill a hole right there in the dead center, a little bit towards the front. Let's see how this goes. Well, if it wants to cooperate, wish I had a tap. There we go. Okay, so we put a little hole right there. I don't know if you guys can see this hole. Let's see if we can focus. Yeah, there we go. A hole right there. Let's see if our magnet will fit inside of said hole. And then if I can get it out, these things are like very tiny again, and they like to stick to each other. So will it fit inside the hole? Let's see, do we have to make it a little bit bigger? Again, guys, this is really, really tiny. I probably should use like some tweezers, but okay, guys. So all I did was just make the hole a little bit bigger, and you can see the magnet fits right on in there. So one part accomplished. Now on to the part that we unfortunately broke, but that's okay, because now I just know what I have to do the next time I print it. We're gonna go for the dead center again and try to, you know, basically do the exact same thing. Let's put this down here on the table. Dead center. And just pulse the drill slowly. There we go. We have a like the hole built. We have a little hole there, guys. We're gonna make it a little bit bigger. All right, so the hole goes all the way through to the other side, but that's perfectly fine because we'd be spray painting this anyway, so it doesn't really matter, and we'd be using filler, which would perfectly fill that hole in. All right, and as you guys can see, look at these. So you can see that they are extremely small. Very, very tiny magnets. So again, like 24 of these or so come into the pack. Now you want to make sure you get the right side and not the side that doesn't attract. So I know for a fact that it's this side here. So we're going to try. Okay guys, after playing around with it for a little while, I finally got it to go in there. And you can see right here, all I did was just solder this piece back together. So it's holding, it works for now. Now we're just gonna put a little bit of glue on here so that it will stay in place. Yeah, that's gonna work. Put a little bit more, just in case, because this thing really is a pain to try to get in, but once it's in, it's good. All right. So, oh crap, we got that in there. And now we're just gonna wait a few minutes and then we'll reassemble our gun. All right, so unfortunately, our mechanism doesn't hold tight enough to counteract the weight of the barrel. So, new plan is to try to drill a hole into this piece and then put a magnet back there so that when it's inside here, it will latch on like that. So, let's see if that plan will work. Okay, so we're back. It's been a few minutes. We let that set. So let's see if it worked. This goes into here. Remember our magnet piece, as you guys can see, goes into here. There we go. Then this piece goes into the top hole. Come on. And still probably not as strong as I need it to be, but it would definitely hold for a good little bit. Not as strong as I want. I could probably use more magnet to make it stronger, but it's definitely holding. So I would consider this a success. All right, guys, so it's been a day or so. Got the new magnets in from Amazon. These are about the size of a, well, let's see if we can zoom in on them. They're about the size of a watch battery, so they should work a lot better for this piece here. And since we do have, well, focus back on the gun, since we do have magnets already in here, they should stick pretty well to the magnets that are already there. So let's see. And as you can see, it does stick. So we're gonna go ahead and glue one magnet to here, glue one magnet up here, and see how that goes. Okay, so it's been about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. And as you guys can see, well, it comes loose, goes back on very well. It holds itself up very, very well. So it actually worked out with the two magnets I had before because they ended up aligning the new magnets that I put on there. So all's well that ends well, and you guys can see the chamber still rotates. So we're good to go. Okay, guys, so we have the completed gun here. Well, just, you know, the completed top half. We're gonna have to go back and, well, it's actually sticking together really well, shockingly. There we go. I think there was a little bit of glue on there that was making it stick together that well. Yeah, that's what it was. But anyways, this is a success. It worked. We ended up using these magnets. I will link these, and these new magnets that just came in today. They're refrigerator magnets, actually, so not as strong as these. But they worked out. So all we have to do now is put on the handle, and as you guys can see, that's what our completed gun is gonna look like. It's pretty big. I mean, the gun from Trigun was pretty big, so it only makes sense that the 3D printed gun would also be just as big. But anyways, thank you guys so much for checking out this episode. I have tons and tons of stuff to do. Actually, as of now, we have 18 of these dragon eggs printed. So we're almost there to the final goal, right around the corner, and then I can start printing something else. But in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and paint this. I'm probably gonna go do that literally right now after I finish filming this episode. And because, I don't know, Trigun is awesome. And then I really want to 3D print Wolfwood's cross, but I broke it down, got the file and everything, and it would take, I think it was like 295 hours or something like that, insane, because the cross is like 6 feet tall. So we're gonna figure out if that's gonna happen anytime soon. But anyways, thank you guys so much for checking out this episode. Hopefully you guys liked this build. As I said, it will be available in my store. And until next time, stay boundless. See you guys. Bye-bye.